There was a night I'll never forget, not because something dramatic happened, but because nothing did. No lightning bolt, no breakthrough, no tears, just silence. I lay in bed staring at the ceiling and I felt nothing. No drive, no meaning, no future. It was as if life had turned off the sound. That was rock bottom, not the crash, but the echo after. And in that stillness, when I had no words left to pray, I silently begged the universe for a sign. And the universe whispered, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." I didn't know it yet, but that was the beginning of something ancient, something powerful, something called Stoicism. This is the story of how I rebuilt my life, not through quick fixes or feel-good advice, but through the forgotten wisdom of people who faced war, exile, and death, and still found peace. If you're listening now, maybe you're searching too. Maybe this isn't just a video. Maybe it's the sign you've been waiting for. Not long ago, everything fell apart. My job, my relationship, my direction. I didn't hit a wall. I fell into a void. Each morning I woke up with dread. Each night I fell asleep wondering if it was worth waking up again. I wasn't broken. I was numb. And that terrified me more than pain ever could. One day I wandered into a library. I wasn't looking for answers anymore. I just needed quiet. And in the corner, on a dusty shelf, I found a book, Meditations, by Marcus Aurelius. It didn't comfort me. It challenged me. It said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That line burned into me. What if this rock bottom wasn't the end? What if it was the beginning? That night I dove into Stoicism. Marcus, Seneca, Epictetus, men who had suffered more than me, and emerged wiser, not weaker. Stoicism didn't say you're okay. It said, you're not, but you can become. It taught me this. Suffering is not your enemy. Reaction is. The world doesn't owe you comfort. It offers you the tools to endure, to master your mind, to stand tall in the storm. And I realized I didn't need to escape rock bottom. I needed to rebuild right there. So I started small. Daily habits, Stoic rituals, practices that slowly reshaped how I saw the world and myself. Here are the 5 Stoic habits that helped me rebuild. 1. Morning reflection. Each morning I ask myself, what could go wrong today? What will test me? Not to be pessimistic, but to be prepared. Reality can't disappoint you when you're already ready for it. 2. Negative visualization. I imagined losing what I loved, my freedom, my health, my people, not to scare myself, but to awaken gratitude, to realize that nothing is promised, and every moment is a gift. 3. Voluntary discomfort, cold showers, fasting, silence. Choosing to be uncomfortable taught me that my comfort zone was a prison. Freedom lives just outside of ease. 4. Evening journaling. Each night I asked, what did I do well? What did I fail to do? What can I improve? No judgment, just clarity. This wasn't journaling, it was soul sharpening. 5. Focus on the controllable. I let go of chasing outcomes, people, perfection. I returned, again and again, to what I could control. My mind, my breath, my response. These habits didn't make life easier. They made me stronger. And now I want to ask you something. Have you ever experienced a moment that felt like a sign from the universe? A whisper, a quote, a message that came at exactly the right time? If you have, I'd love to hear your story in the comments, because your sign might be the one that saves someone else. If you're still here, you need to hear this. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are not weak. You are in the fire, and fire is where strength is forged.
Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire during plague and war, and still wrote about love, gratitude, and courage. Seneca faced exile, and still found peace. Epictetus was born a slave, and became one of the wisest teachers in history. They didn't escape hardship. They transformed because of it. So can you. Stoicism didn't fix my life. It taught me to build a new one, brick by brick, thought by thought. And if you've reached the bottom, this is not your end. This is your foundation. The obstacle is the way. Thank you for listening. If this video resonated with you, please subscribe and sign up for my Stoic newsletter below. Each week, I'll share practical Stoic tools and timeless reminders to help you stand firm in a chaotic world. Remember, you weren't meant to shrink in darkness. You were meant to rise in fire, and this is just the beginning.